So today I'm in Mesa, Arizona, and I want to walk you through the completion of my latest project. Come check it out. If you're new to my channel, my name is Chris Vasquez. I'm a real estate investor in Phoenix, Arizona. The purpose of this channel is to show you the good, bad, and ugly of real estate investing. Today's video is sponsored by the like and subscribe button. Please smash both of those buttons. It really helps me out on my YouTube journey. All right, welcome in. So, from the before photos, as you can see with some of the before footage, this property has been completely transformed. I'm gonna walk you through some of the challenges that we had. I'm gonna also talk about the repairs and the vibe that we went with on this one. So, the vibe here with this one was neutral colors. We went with gray, black, and white tones throughout the property, and you'll notice that everywhere we go. Right away, the biggest thing that stands out here is all the natural light that we have in here. In the before video, you'll notice that this entire area, the roof had collapsed because it had major roof damage. So one of the biggest challenges with this property, and one area that we spent a big portion of our budget on this one, was repairing the exterior portion of the roof. So the house is a little bit older, it's from the 1980s, and I don't think the roof had been properly repaired or maintained during that time. So we had to recoat the roof, and we had to replace a bunch of torn shingles and underlayment that was just creating a lot of leaks. But we took care of all of that. Then that allowed us to take care of all the drywall issues on the inside. So we got rid of all the old bad drywall. There was a little bit of mold in certain places, so we got that treated as well. But now it's all complete and we have this beautiful space that's the living area. So as you can see, we went with the tan LVP flooring. It's like a tannish gray, so they call it like a veil grayish. So it's like a little bit tan, a little bit gray, but that is the LVP flooring that we got installed throughout the property. And then I'll walk you through here the dining area. We went with the Sputnik light fixture. I think it looks really cool. At nighttime, it looks really great. Right now, it doesn't really stand out as much just because we have so much natural light here that kind of takes over. But at night, this thing looks really great. It creates some really interesting shadows and it looks awesome. So really happy with this. You'll notice that we did go with the 4-inch baseboards. So with most of our properties, we're gonna go with the enlarged baseboards. I think it just creates a really nice touch and the end buyer really likes it. So now I wanna walk you through everybody's favorite part, the kitchen. So as you can see, we went pretty much all white and black in the kitchen. We went with the white quartz countertops. We went with the white shaker cabinets, soft close, and then we did with the black hardware. We also went with stainless steel appliances here, nice stainless steel package. You'll see a dishwasher here as well. Black sink faucet, under-mounted sink. One of my favorite parts of this area of the kitchen is that we went with the hexagonal backsplash. I really like the way that comes out. I think it gives it a nice little pop. And then we added some accent shelves. Just because it's a small kitchen, we could have filled it up with cabinets, but we decided to add the accent shelves just to create a more open feel to it. Now, over here, you'll notice that we are missing the refrigerator. So here's a major key, guys. When you are flipping properties, make sure that you order your refrigerators on time. Right now, one of the biggest supply chain issues that we're having is with the refrigerators. There's a delay. So we ordered it about a week and a half ago. We still got a couple days for it to be delivered. And so we're kind of waiting on that. So that was our bad. We're delaying our own project just because we don't have a fridge. There's still some things that we need to tighten up with the project, so we're okay. But just know that things are taking a little bit longer now, so if you can order them ahead of time, it's gonna save you some time, money, and energy. All right, and I almost failed to mention the centerpiece of the living area, which is this fireplace. If you remember, or as you can see in the before, it was terrible, it was really dirty, grimy, and it just looked like really bad. So we went ahead and added some tile, and then we did add this quartz mantle, so it's a nice little touch. We also added here some accent shelves, so you can put family pictures, things like that. And one of the biggest things that we're doing on most of our properties now, almost all of our properties, is we're adding the TV mount. This comes in very clutch, end buyers love it. It's just a nice little touch. It's a must-have in 2022. All right, so Walking into the first bedroom here, as you can see, we kept the same LVP flooring in the bedroom. We plan on keeping this as a long-term hold. As I mentioned, it could be our potential Airbnb. So when you're gonna keep properties for a longer period of time, carpet just doesn't make sense, it begins to wear. And so with that thought in mind, we made sure to add the LVP flooring throughout the property. All right, so now we have the first bathroom here. As you can see, we kept a very similar theme here, white quartz countertops, white shaker cabinets, black fixtures throughout. We did a black vanity mirror. We did gray tile up and down vertically. We added a penny tile soapbox for a nice little accent. And then of course, we kept the blacked out shower fixtures. All right, so here we have the second bedroom. As you can see, same theme. One of the things that we did do is we made sure that we put in brand new ceiling fans. We did the black. It's just a really nice touch. It's got a remote control because who wants to get up to change the fan? So it's just a nice little comfort piece that we add to our properties. All right, so we are in the master bedroom. And this is a really good size master, so there's a lot of potential here and a lot of space to do some really interesting things. We went with the black ceiling fans, of course, same 4-inch baseboard. We did add some curtains for privacy. These are just, these are not too expensive. It's just really nice to have, and it creates a certain level of privacy that you want to have in the master bedroom. So come check out the bathroom. Oh, first we'll stop into the closet. So as you can see, we came in here, painted the closet, everything nice and tight, added the baseboard, LVP in the closet as well, and we dropped in a new light as well. Now, let's check out the master bath. So, this is always one of my favorite parts of the house. We went with a very similar theme, white quartz countertops, black sink fixtures. We went with the black rounded vanity mirrors. I think it adds a really nice touch. We added black hardware for the towel hardware, and then we went with the black vanity lights as well. I think it's a really nice touch. I think it blends in really good together. And we come in here to the master shower. As you can see, it's a pretty good sized shower. We did not go with the glass door. As we're gonna be keeping this property as an Airbnb, it's gonna be a long-term hold. The glass doors are amazing and I think they look great, but when you're having guests coming in and out of the house, you don't want someone to break your glass door or for it to shatter for whatever reason. Now you gotta replace glass doors and there's glass everywhere. So we're actually just going to go with a regular nice shower curtain here. And I think it's gonna be fine. I mean, if it was my personal residence or if it was a little bit higher end project, I would definitely go with the glass door. But we did the budget on it and it didn't make sense for this. But with the shower, we did go with vertical tile. It's a grayish color as well, so we're keeping that theme. And then we did go with black penny soapbox and a black penny shower floor, as well as black fixtures. All right, so I wanna take you to my favorite part of the house is the backyard. Come check it out. So as you can see, we cleaned up everything in here. It had some really old ceiling fans, so we got rid of that. We dropped in a new ceiling fan. We did give it a good exterior coat, paint coat, so it's got a nice, real refreshed. This property isn't an HOA, so we have limitations on paint colors. We just kind of went with a similar tone just to give it a nice refresh. Now, we did spend some money here in the backyard, so check it out. A lot of you guys know I love golf, and so I felt like we're in a golf community. I think it's important for us to be able to practice our putts out here, for the guests to be able to practice their putts. And so we went with turf, and then we also added this nice little putting green for people to hang out, have some fun out here. But as you remember, all of this was dirt, and so we got rid of all that and we just laid it out with turf. This would be a great little play area for kids or for people to just hang out. Over here, if you remember, this big tree was super overgrown. It was just dropping trash everywhere. And so we did go ahead and get it cleaned up. We gave it a nice look. And then we filled in this planter with some rocks just to make it look nice. And I think it really came together well. All right, so now it's time for everybody's favorite part, the numbers. We purchased this property for $275,000 with closing costs, taxes, and insurance. We were into the property about $285,000. Our original rehab budget was about $35,000 with this one, but it actually, after we ended up doing the landscaping and fixing the roof, we actually came out closer to $50,000 in rehab, so significantly over, which did eat into our margin. However, The after repair value based on a recent comp that just sold in this area is about $395,000, which is awesome. It still creates a $40,000 net profit for our company. However, I did mention that we're gonna be keeping this property as an Airbnb, and we've already found the right lender to help us refinance this property so we can keep it as part of our portfolio long term. So this segment of videos is gonna continue. This is just part 2. I'm gonna have a part 3 where I'm actually gonna introduce you to my designer, and she'll walk you through some of the designs and plans that we have for this property. I'm super excited. We've already ordered the furniture, and once it's delivered and we start getting things staged, I'm gonna make sure to bring you through so you can see that journey. All right, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. It definitely helps me out during my YouTube journey. Now you gotta go because I got some real work to do.